Pooja ma'am, can we have some links in the chat section in the meantime? So what is your source of information about us? How did you come to know about us? Was it through mail, or was it through some SMS or Instagram or Facebook or website or text message? Okay, Ritvik. Okay, Deva. Kavya, noted. Right, Junaid, email. Okay, Shraddha. All right, Surya. So those who have still their cameras off, can you please switch on your camera so that we can see your bright faces? See, we do not allow students without video in the class. Okay, Nived. Right, Pranavi. All right, Mohammadi. So, children, we have some links in the chat section. There's a syllabus link. And then there is this payment link. All batch details. In case you have a further query, you can WhatsApp or email. In case you are facing an internet glitch, you can watch this demo live. You can share your feedback on the given link. You can find details for other batches as well. All right. So you can save these links for later. Right? Now, let me quickly tell you about the flow of the session. So first of all, you will get to know your mentor, and guess what? She's already here with us. So after knowing your mentor, you will see a short informative PPT wherein you will come to know a little more about the course that you're about to start. And after that, we'll go on a short virtual tour and learn how to access reading materials and all from the dashboard of Olympiad Success. And after that, if you are left with a query or a doubt, you can always ask that. We'll be happy to answer. And after that, the actual demo will begin. So I hope the flow of the session is clear to you all. Okay, very good. Right. So let me tell you that we have with us Sumita Manchanda ma'am. She's a wonderful mentor, excellent person to be with, and I'm sure you're going to love her informative, fun-filled sessions. Her sessions will bring conceptual clarity to you, whether you find English easy or difficult. I'm sure that you're going to love her sessions. So now I would request Sumita ma'am, who's got a passion for teaching and a passion to interact with kids like you, to speak to you for a while. All over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sumita Manchanda here. I have done my master's in English and even I have done my B.Ed. I had been into school teaching since long, and with Olympiad, it's more than 3 years now. And I'm really thankful to Olympiad for allowing me to teach the wonderful students like you all. So I hope I'll be seeing all of you in my class. I'm going to take your English Olympiad classes. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, children, allow me to share my screen. Just a moment, and then we are good to go. So I believe my screen is visible to you all. So a very warm welcome to each one of you to the demo and interaction program for class 3 and 4 English Olympiad. As you are already aware, Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation, and School Plus by Olympiad Success is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 courses which are mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. Here you can get one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grades 2 to 12, one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Counts, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and PRMO. So you can meet our international rank holders for the year 2021-22 on the screen. They're all brilliant kids like you. So classes are going to be group sessions with batch size of around 20 students, delivered through Zoom by seasoned tutors. You've already met your mentor, Sumita ma'am. So you get 2 sessions per week. The timings will be, note down, 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of break. The sessions will include a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year papers. You'll get access to reading material and practice questions available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. And you can practice topic-wise mock tests for both maths and reasoning as well as logical reasoning. So syllabus is available at this particular link and fees can be paid by clicking on this particular link. It is going to be a 32-session course. The fee includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year papers, and access to Olympiad Success platform for mathematics and logical reasoning. All that you require for these classes is a laptop or a desktop with good internet speed, headphones for better audio clarity, and camera because we do not allow students without video in the class. So in 2021-22, Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad. Live classes for this particular batch begins from 27th of March, Wednesday. So I hope you've noted down all the relevant details. Now I would request Pooja ma'am to take you through a virtual tour. All over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am. Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Ravini, what happened to your camera? Rotate it. Let me share my screen. Hope you all are aware that I'm going to take you through dashboard tour. I believe my screen is visible to everybody. Okay, so we'll be going to type this web URL over here to just go through your dashboard. Olympiadsuccess.com. The moment you'll enter this, you'll get this page on your screen wherein you need to enter your user details. Okay, make sure that you are entering a correct user details, otherwise you'll not be able to log in. Right, so I have entered my user details. Now I got this personal details on my screen. So I need to check that whether these are correct or is there any error occurred in it. So if there is any error, I'm going to rectify that and we are going to update that, okay, by clicking on this update button. Yes, I am done with my personal details. Now I'm going to take you live classes. Right under this My Referral icon, you are going to click on this live classes. After this, I'm going to select my subject, which is right on the top on left-hand side, English. And now I want to select my topic. So I'm going to select synonyms and antonyms, right? So you can see a schedule over here. Schedule means you get to know that in which session you're going to cover which topic, right? So it makes it the easiest life for you that what you're going to cover in which session. That you should not miss any of the session. Right? So if you want to download this PDF, you can click it over here and you can download it. There is a holiday calendar which you need to see that you should not take unnecessary leaves because holidays are already there and you should attend all your classes, that you should score good marks, right? Here is the reading material wherein you need to click on the set one. We have reading material plus practice question papers also. So for reading material, I'm going to click on this first icon. See, this is my reading material, which I want to read it later on also. For that, I need to click on this click over here to download the PDF, right? So I can download it and I can read this material later on. So this is set 1. So I want to see my set 2 also. Same goes for set 2 also. You have to just click it over here and you can see a set 2 also. Right? So I'm done with my reading material. Now I'm going to show you question papers, right? So here is the question paper. You need to just click it and you can see the question papers. Like so many questions are there related to that topic. So you can solve it, wherein you get to know that whether you have done practice correctly or not, right? On right hand side, there's an answer key. Click on that and see here is your answer. But I will suggest you first finish your question paper, attempt it properly, and then check your answers with this answer key that you'll get to know that how much you have practiced, right? So this is all about practice question papers, reading material, schedule, and holiday calendar, right? Now I'll show you the worksheet. So right under this dashboard icon, here is a worksheet wherein you are going to click on this. After clicking on this, you will be going to select the subject again over here. 11. So I'm going to select English subject, right? There is a number, whether you want to see 10 worksheets, 25, 50, 100, that's your choice, right? So I'm going to select on 10. So I'm going to click on first worksheet. I want to attempt this mock test paper number 2. So I need to click on this take exam. See, after clicking on take exam, I got these general instructions on my screen wherein I'm going to read these instructions very carefully. Make sure that whenever you're going to attempt any of the worksheet, you should read these instructions carefully, but you should not commit any mistake later on. All right. So after reading this, I'm going to click on start worksheet. See, you can see over here, there's 35 questions for you, right? So make sure that you read your question properly and then select your answer. So I've read my question. Now I'm going to select this answer. So now I'm done with my question 1. I want to move on question number 2. So for that, I'm going to click on next button. I'm just filling answers randomly to give you a tour, but you should make sure that you read your question properly and then fill the answer. All right. I'm done with my question 2. I want to move on question next. So I'm going to click on next button. I'm done with my third question. I want to move on next. So I'm going to click on next. So this way you have to finish your all 35 questions. So make sure before submitting your worksheet, you should review all your questions that whether you have done correct or if you have done any mistake, you can rectify it before submitting it. All right. So while submitting, you have to click on this button, which is finish. Over here, you have to select yes, I will read all the questions. So after submitting your worksheet, you'll get this feedback on your screen, whether you want to give it there and then only you can give, otherwise you can click on later button. All right. So yes, whenever we give our exams, we get curious to know about our result, right? So same goes for worksheet temptation also. So now I'm done with my worksheet. I want to see my performance, how I have performed. So I'm going to click on performance button, right, which is right under worksheet. So again, I'm going to select my subject. English, yes. See over here, you can see the date. I have attempted this worksheet just now on the 20th March, right? So I am going to click on button view to review my worksheet that how I've attempted. So I've attempted 3 questions. Let's see the performance. Under process. See, I have attempted 3 questions, whereas 1 is correct, 2 are wrong, right? So that's the reason I was telling you that make sure whenever you're attempting a worksheet, you should be attentive and you should check it properly before submitting it, all right? That you should not commit any mistake. So this is all about your practice, that how you're going to do your practice while attempting your worksheet, and then you can go for the reading material, question papers, and all these things, right? So this is the way how you have to operate your dashboard. So before moving ahead, we are going to just log out. Right? Yes, let me stop sharing. So this was all about dashboard tool. If anybody is having any doubt, any query related to that, please drop it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer your query. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Monica, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So any doubt, anyone? Sound is not clear. Urvi, you can check your audio settings, or maybe you can switch off and switch on your sound or rejoin if it is still not clear. So any question, anyone? No doubt? Are you sure? So what are the class days? Wednesday and Saturday. That's what Surya is saying. Is that correct? Wednesday and Saturday, Kavya is also saying, yes, you both are right. Wednesday and Saturdays are correct class days. And what are the timings? 5 to 6:15 p.m. is correct, Surya. So only Surya knows everything. What about others?
Ready, right?
Yes, Nived. Class 3 and 4 are same.
Yes. Yeah, questions will remain same, Nived, for grade 3rd and 4th.
Yes, 5 to 6:15 p.m. is correct answer. Wednesday and Saturdays are correct answer. Any doubt, anyone? No doubt? Okay, then in that case, we shall begin with the demo. All over to you, Sumita ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so our today's topic will be adjective. Now, what is adjective? Write in chat, all of you. I'll check in chat. What is adjective? What do you know about adjective? Just write one word which I want to know about adjective. Yes, Surya. Okay, Nived has also written. Myra. Okay, Kavya. Now, when we talk about adjective, adjectives are said to be describing words. Now, when we describe something, now if I'm saying she is a sweet girl, okay, if I'm telling this sentence, now write in chat, if I'm saying she is a sweet girl, which word is trying to describe that girl over here in this sentence? I want all of you to write, please. Okay. Very good. That's correct. Sweet. So when we are describing anything, maybe a person or thing, anything when we are describing, that is said to be an adjective. Now we have different types of adjectives. Now, like adjective of quality, which we also call as qualitative adjective. Now, in many time it happens, like in your school also, teacher gives you qualitative adjective. So don't be confused. Qualitative adjective and adjective of quality, both are same. There's no difference. Okay. Now, the number one is adjective of quality, where we talk about the quality of a person. Number two, adjective of quantity, where we are not sure about how much of something, like how many things are there. Normally, we don't count them. Yeah. Like little, some, these are the quantity. Now, adjective of quantity is also said to be quantitative adjective. Number three is demonstrative adjective. Now, when we talk about demonstrative adjective, we point towards certain object. And accordingly, we understand that, okay, what it is exactly. I'll show you all one by one. Now, adjective qualifies, that is, it tells us something more about noun. Now, as I already said, that when we talk about adjective, we try to describe. Yeah. But what we try to describe? We try to describe noun. Now, if I'm saying the fat cat sat on a mat. So in this sentence, which word tells you something about cat? Cat is a noun. Yeah. So which word helps you in understanding that how am I describing cat over here as? Very good. That's correct. Fat. Now my next sentence is Ram has acted in many plays. Now over here, Ram has acted in many plays. Which word is acting here as an adjective? Many. Now, who can tell me, like when we say many, many is which kind of adjective? Okay, I'll show you this. Okay, when I'll be doing, I'll show you. This poem was written by John. In this particular sentence, which word is an adjective? this. Now see children, many time it happens, these things are highlighted. So it may happen that you are able to understand. But the reason behind it is that I'll show you. First, let me finish off with all the types and then I'll explain you all the types briefly, okay? Number 4 is adjective of number. Number 5, interrogative adjectives. Number 6, possessive adjectives. Now, number 1, the first one was adjective of quality, which is also said to be qualitative adjective. It tells us of what kind of person or thing is. Now, when I'm saying a red car, now in this sentence, which word is trying to tell us something about a car? Which word? I want all of you to write. I'm checking. Let me see who is not writing. Very good. So see, red car, no matter red is a color, but still it is trying to tell us something about car. Okay. Next is a happy boy. So in this sentence, which word is trying to tell us something about boy? Right, I'm waiting. Good. So the word happy. Okay. So this word happy is trying to tell us something more about this boy. A happy boy. A tall man. Now in this sentence, which word helps us to know more about this man? Which word is describing this man? Tall. Okay. Good. So see, when we talk about quality, we go with these words even, like colors. Now when I'm saying the word happy, tall, size, okay, shape, these all are taken under quality. Round ball. Now the ball is round. No matter we are talking about shape, but the ball is being described here as what? Ball is being described here as, when I'm saying round ball, so ball is being described here as round. Good. Okay. To find out whether an adjective is qualitative or not, ask question, what kind of person or thing? Now children, it many times happens that you get confused with some of the sentences. So always try to think about a question. Okay, you're not going to ask question to anyone else. You're going to ask it to yourself only. Now for adjective of quality, we try to go with the question, what kind? Now see, there are two questions over there based on the first two sentences. What kind of car? Red car. So the word red is coming as an answer. What kind of boy? Happy boy. So happy. So you will understand when you're getting answer to this question, what kind? So that is taken under quality, adjective of quality. That is qualitative adjective. Anyone have any question over here? Anyone who have not understood? No question? Anyone who find difficulty in understanding? I'll explain again then. Okay. Now next is adjective of quantity. Now quantity is also, adjective of quantity is also taken to be as quantitative adjectives. An adjective is tell us how much of something. Now whenever children, remember one thing, for this quantity you will think about a question how much, no, not how many. Many goes with number, much goes with quantity. Now when I'm saying there is sufficient food for all of us. Now sufficient word is not, it's not a number. We don't know how much food are we talking about. Obviously we can't count food. We can count the bowl of food, we can count the plate, but we can't count food itself, isn't it? This is uncountable, which we can't count. So obviously when we are not able to count, we are going to come up with these type of words. We can't come up with numbers. There was no milk in the jar. Now when I'm saying there was no milk in the jar, so this no word is also, now milk is what? Milk is what? It's a liquid form. So it's not possible for us to count liquid. Yeah. We can't count 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. We can count a glass of milk, but we can't count milk itself. So there was no milk in the jar. There are many people standing in the queue. So when these words come up like many, sufficient, no, some, any, little, there are many, many words. I have just come up with few words. But apart from this, you have many other words also related to adjective of quantity. And always remember, you will go with the question, how much of something. Now, if I'm going with the, maybe let me go with the second sentence. There was no milk in the jar. How much milk was there in the jar? So what should be the answer? What should be the answer? If I'm saying how much milk is there in the jar, so the answer should be good. The ones who are writing, very good. Others also please write. There was no milk. So no word is there, which help us to understand that this is adjective of quantity. Okay. Any question over here? Any doubt? Any difficulty? If you have any doubt, difficulty, beta, please ask. Anyone? No? Okay. Now, next is taken as demonstrative adjective. Now, when we talk about demonstrative adjectives, such adjectives which are used to point out or draw your attention to certain person or thing are called demonstrative adjectives. Now, I hope every one of you, you must be having something with you, close to you, maybe pen, pencil, copy, anything. Show me on screen. Show me. Everyone show me any one thing. I want to see one. Yeah. Okay, Nived is showing me his notebook. Ritvik, what you have? Okay, eraser, Surya, Kavya pen, Shraddha pencil. What is this, Myra? Hairband. Okay. So see, children. Yeah, pencil, copy. Yeah. So now see, when you have this thing, okay, this pencil is there with you, this pen, pencil, whatever you have close to you. Now, what will you say? Will you say this or will you say that? Will you say this is my pencil or will you say that is my pencil? If your pencil is close to you, you will say this or that. Right, right, right. If pencil, pen, hairband, anything, notebook, anything which is close to you, you will say, and one in number, one, singular, one pencil, one pen, one notebook. So you will say this, very good. Okay. Now, maybe your school bag is kept a bit far from you. Yeah. So what will you say? This or that? I'm talking about one school bag, not many. Right, right. Okay, Surya, Myra, Shraddha, Ritvik. Everyone right. Yes, Shraddha. Okay, beta, you can keep your pencil down, beta. Yeah. Now type and tell me if your school bag is kept far away from you. I'm talking about one school bag. So will you say this or that? Good. So we are going to say that. That is my bag. Yeah. So when something and singular is kept close to you, or maybe it is very close to you, you will say this. And when one particular thing is far away from you, you will say that. So this and that, okay? Now I'm talking about these and those. Now, maybe I have many pencils, okay? Now I'm sitting over here, maybe I have 2, 3 pencils with me right now, very close to me. It is kept just on my table. So I will say, oh, these are my pencils. Because, why I'm saying these? Because there are many in number. They are plural. But when those pencils are kept far away from me, so what am I going to say? When many pencils are kept far away from me, where am I going to say these or those? Surya, what you have written? Think, think, think. Very good. Some of, I don't know why one of you, I think so you're giving previous answer. What? Good. Those is the correct answer. When many things are kept far away from us, we are going to say, those are my pencils. Maybe I'm talking about many pencils and pencils are kept far away from me. So I'm going to say, those are my pencils. Am I clear so far? Now see. This, that, these, those. Now, children, these are the only 4 words for demonstrative adjective. You have no other words apart from these. So, please don't use any other word. Okay? These are the only 4 demonstrative adjective words. Now, this park has a beautiful fountain. Now, I'm talking about a park which is very close to me. Maybe I'm standing in that park itself. Okay, so I'm saying this park has a beautiful fountain because I'm standing in that park and I know that, okay, this park is beautiful. These girls are my classmates. Now, many of your friends are there with you. So if you need to introduce, what will you say? That girls? No, na? You'll say these girls. You will not say this girls. You will say these girls. Why? Because girls are plural. Many girls are there and they are standing very close to you and you're introducing them to someone. So you're saying these girls are my classmates. Those students are waiting to see you. Now those students are, maybe we are talking about, okay, those students are waiting to see you. Students are not very close to me, maybe a bit far. Maybe I'm standing here, they may be standing a bit far from me. So I'm saying those students are waiting to see you. That white building is a temple, is the temple. Now that, I'm talking one white building. So I'm saying that. Clear? Okay. Now, children, if you have any question, any doubt for demonstrative adjective, let me know, please. No doubt? Okay. Okay. Next is, okay, as of now, how many, as of now, I'm not talking about the ones which I have not done. How many types of adjective I have done as of now? Just write the number. Okay, 3. Good. Next. Now see, adjective of number. Now, when we talk about adjective of number, we know what is number, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 20, 25, 100. Numbers are so many, yeah? So we know what is number. Now, when I'm talking about number, an adjective that tells the number of a noun is called an adjective of number. For example, Ram is 10 years old. Now, we can count our age. We can, whenever birthday comes, we say, oh, I'm to 11 years old today. Yeah? I'm going to be 12. I'm going to be 13. We can count them, isn't it? So, we can count years. The first match will be played tomorrow. Now, match is also something which we can count. The first match is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be played tomorrow. I had 6 cookies yesterday. Now, cookies is something which we can count. So, I'm saying I had 6 cookies. I had 5 cookies, 4 cookies. Okay. Now, children, remember, when we go with adjective of number, we always think about a question, how many, not how much. Please don't get confused. How many books you have? So you will say 2, 3, 4. So see how many. We never say how much books you have. Is this the correct answer? The correct question? No, no. This is not a correct question. So because when we talk about anything related to number, we always go with the question how many, not how much. Okay? Okay. Now, any question, any doubt for adjective of number? No question, no doubt. Okay, now tell me. Okay, I'll show you another slides. In that, I'll ask you to write some sentences. Let me first finish it. Now, interrogative adjective. Now, when we talk about interrogative adjective, what is this? This is something related to question. In interrogative adjective, we only ask question. This is very easy, one of the easiest of all types. Now, see, children, we have only these 3 words. What, which, whose. These 3 are the only interrogative adjective words which you are going to do. These 3 are the only interrogative adjective words. Okay? Now, whose diary is this? Now, you remember I said that whenever we talk about adjective, or adjective always try to describe noun over here. It tells us something about noun over here. Yeah? Now, when I'm saying whose diary is this? So, I'm asking something about noun. I'm asking a question which is related to noun. And this comes under an interrogative adjective. Which hill station have you visited? What time are you leaving? So see, children, all these things, whenever we talk about interrogative adjective, we always ask question, and question, the words are all WH words are there. You can see WHAT what, WHICH which, WHOSE whose, all WH words are there. But only these words you are going to use as interrogative adjective. You are not going to go with any other words as per your level. Okay? So you are only going to look into these three words, but remember, you will use these words in the beginning of the sentence. You will not use them in the middle of the sentence. If you will use them in the middle of the sentence, it won't be interrogative adjective. So always use these words in the beginning of the sentence when you are asking questions. Clear? Any question, anyone? Any doubt? No doubt? No one? Okay. Now, possessive adjective. Now, when we talk about possessive adjective, possessive means what? The word possessive means possession. And possession means what? Possession means belonging. Now, something that belongs to you or to me or to someone else. Now, when I'm saying the words like my, his, her, our, their, your. Now, if I'm saying this is my house, so that house belongs to me. So I'm saying my house. So this is a possession. That house is my possession. That house is my belonging. So, but the word which helps us to understand that that house is mine, it is possessive adjective. Myra, feeling sleepy? No? Okay. So, now if I'm saying my sister lives in Bhopal. So, I'm talking about my sister. She's my sister. She belongs to me. Yeah. So I'm saying the word my help me to understand, help us to understand that, okay, I'm talking about my sister. She is my sister. She belongs to me. If you exercise, then your health will improve. Now in this, I'm talking about my health. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about his health. So health is also something that belongs to you only, isn't it? Yeah. So health is also your possession. It is something that belongs to us. So when I'm saying your health, so I am talking about someone else's health, but the word your help me to understand that I'm not talking about my health, I'm talking about someone else. Clear? So these words, you will not use over your mind. Remember this thing. These books are mine. No. If you use mine, that will go under possessive pronoun. We are not talking about pronoun, we are talking about adjective. So this will come under possessive adjective. So for instead of mine, you are not going to use that mine over here in adjective. You are going to use my, his, her, our, their, your. When in future, when you'll be joining my classes, I'll explain you the differences between, because see, when you'll be doing different topics, you will come across pronoun topic even. In pronoun topic also, you will come across interrogative pronoun, possessive pronoun. You will come across these also. But how will you differentiate between them? How will you understand that when it is pronoun, when it is adjective? I'll explain you when we'll be doing the different topics. Okay? But for now, when I'm teaching you adjective, you will not use mine word over here. You will go with these words. My, his, her, our, their, your. Clear? Because these words helps us to understand the possession, our belonging. Yes, Tanisha. Okay. Now, any question, anyone? No question? Sure? No question. Okay, then I'll be asking questions. Okay, now look here. You need to, we are not in a hurry, okay? We will do one by one. No one will write number 2 answer unless and until I ask you to do that. Now, find the adjectives in the given sentences. Everyone is going to write, or else you'll be sitting whole class over here there. Okay? The princess wore a lovely gown. Now, which word helps you to describe? Which word is there describing? Any describing word is here in the sentence? Everyone write. I'm counting. I know how many participants are here. Good. Lovely. Okay. So the first sentence, the word lovely is the correct word. Okay. So gown is described here as lovely. The children clapped when they saw the magician clever trick. Now in this sentence, with the second one, Junaid, second one you write, number 2. Number 2, let me see. Right, everyone. Smiling, huh? Everyone's smiling. Good to smile, but even you need to write, yeah? Okay. So clever is the correct answer. Now I think one child has written clapped. Beta, when I am saying the children clapped, clapped is nothing. Clap is not describing that children over there. Clap word is not describing anyone. It's simply coming up with a simple statement. The children clapped when they saw the magician clever trick. Now trick is something which is being described here as clever. Okay, good. The ones who have written. Now, the zebra is a striped animals. Now, which word? Only 4 students written as of now. Right. If you will not write, I will not end the class then. Huh? Then you'll sit one more hour with me then. Okay, good. Now, in this, the striped is the correct answer. My sister writes funny stories. Number 4. Good. Funny. So in this sentence, funny is the correct word because funny word is trying to tell us something more about the stories. The stories were very funny. David could not carry the box up the steep staircase. Okay. Okay. Very good. So the word steep is the correct answer. Now, children, you will tell me first sentence, the princess wore a lovely gown. In that, all of you have chosen lovely. Now tell me, lovely is which kind of adjective? Which kind of adjective is lovely? You all remember different kinds. I'm giving you options, 2 options. Qualitative or quantitative? At lovely, if I'm saying lovely is which kind of adjective? Qualitative or quantitative? Everyone has written? No, only 6. Only 6 of you. Write fast, I'm waiting. Okay, good. Those who have written good, lovely is a adjective. It's adjective of quality. That is qualitative adjective. Very good. Now the children clapped when they saw the magician clever tricks. Now clever word is which kind of adjective? Okay, Myra. Okay, Urvi. Amina. Okay. Surya. Nived. Okay. Good. Ritvik. Tanisha. Good children. Good, the ones who have written. So it's qualitative. Now the zebra has a striped, and zebra is a striped animal. So which kind of adjective? Qualitative adjective. Okay. My sister writes funny stories. Tell me the type. Funny. Okay, children. Good. Now, steep staircase. Which kind? Steep staircase. Okay, children. Very good. So see, you must have noticed the different words are there, which is trying to, the last one is also quality. So different words are there that tells us about adjective of quality, like lovely, clever, stripped, funny, steep. So these words are different words, but somewhere or the other, it is trying to tell us something. It is trying to describe something or the other in a sentence. Okay? Now, use adjectives given below to complete the sentence. Now, you can see there are few words: bright, old, big, cute, right? Now, don't be in a hurry, okay? I'll tell you one by one. First, write number one. Number one answer. And dash man. An old man. Okay, good. The dash son. A dash house. A dash house. Number three. Number three, a dash house. Okay. Number four, dash banana. Number five, a dash cat. Very good. Very intelligent students, huh? Okay. An old man. First answer, the bright sun. A big house. Ripe banana. A cute cat. Got that? So see, all these words are trying to describe something. Okay? Over here, old is trying to tell us something about a man. Bright is telling us something about sun. Big is telling us something more about house. Ripe is telling us something about banana. And cute is telling us something about cat. Got that? Now we are done with different types of adjectives. Now we'll be doing degrees of comparison. Now when we talk about degrees of comparison, we have 3 degrees of comparison. We have only 3 degrees. Please don't come up with any number 4. Okay? We have only 3 degrees of comparison. That is positive, comparative, superlative. Now, when we talk about positive, listen to me very carefully. I'll show you the slide also. When we talk about positive, we don't compare anyone. we only talk about the quality of that person. No comparison. Very easy. No comparison. You will just talk about the quality of that person. Now, children, one more thing. When we say the word quality, quality only doesn't mean when I'm saying he's a good boy. If I'm saying he's maybe if I'm using any negative words, if I'm a bad boy, bad girl. So these are also taken as quality only. Don't think that quality can only be taken as the good ones. But these words will also be counted under quality. Okay. Now, degrees of comparison, when we talk about positive degree, we don't make any comparison, no comparison. We only talk about the quality of that person or thing. Now, when we talk about comparative degree, we see the word comparative only tell us the word comparison. We are comparing two people, two things, okay? We are comparing. Now, when we are making a comparison between any two things or any two people, I'm going to say it's comparative degree. Now, when we talk about superlative degree, you compare one person to more than two persons. Okay? One person, you are comparing that person, but you are not comparing that person to one more person, but you are comparing that person to more than two persons. Now, when we use adjective for the purpose of comparison, it is said that we are using degree of comparison. Now, many times it happens in school also, how you get these type of questions. Teacher gives you, Sam is dash than Susan. And within the bracket, she write comparative degree. Within the bracket, she'll write comparative degree. So, for that you will say Sam is clever than Susan because the comparison is being made between two. And even within the bracket, if she has written a good hint, good thing that, okay, make it a comparative one. So you will say clever. You will not say cleverest. Sam is cleverer than Susan, not cleverest. Okay. Now see, the word degrees are used in 3 steps. The first step is called positive degree. When we simply talk about the quality that one person or thing have. Now the example which I have come up with, one word, clever. Clever word is there under positive. Now, the second step is comparative degree. When we compare only two person or thing with regard to a particular quality. Now, when I'm talking about two person or thing, I'm going to use the word clever changes to cleverer. I'm adding ER to the word clever. This is a rule. You will add ER or you will add IER when you're talking about comparative degree. Okay, when you're talking about comparative degree, you will add IER or ER to the words given. Not all words, there are few exceptions even where you are not going to use IER or EST like this, okay? But most of the words do have. The third one is superlative degree. Now in superlative degree, you are comparing one person or thing with more than two person or thing with regard to particular quality. Now see, the word cleverer changes to cleverest. Why cleverest? I have added EST. I removed ER, I have added EST. And when I'm adding EST, that means I'm using superlative, and superlative means I'm comparing. Now, if I'm saying Susan is cleverest of all, now of all means I'm talking about many, isn't it? So I'm comparing one girl, Susan, to many. So when I'm saying, so I will go with the superlative word that is cleverest. Got that? So for positive, clever. For comparative, cleverer. For superlative, cleverest. Anyone have any question over here for this particular one? I'll explain you then. Any question with anyone? Anything which you have not understood? No questions? Okay. Now see. See the last one first. As I already said, clever, cleverer, cleverest. For the last one, I'm saying, first two I'm explaining you later. First, listen to me, last one. Happy. When I'm talking about positive, he's a happy boy. Happy. Simple. Simple sentence. I'm not making any comparison. I'm just talking about one boy. And I'm talking about that, yeah, he's happy. Now, happier. See, I'm adding, I'm removing. Now, children, remember one thing. This is something very easy to remember, the spelling. Now, happy, y is there at the end. Yes? ER, you know, you need to add IER or ER. But when you talk about y is there in the positive. You remove y and you will add IER, not ER, IER. This will help you to remember. When y is there, you will remove y and you will add IER over there. You will not add only ER, IER. Okay? IER goes for comparative. And when we talk about superlative, it is happiest. As we already know that y is being removed. So I'm going to remove y. I'm going to add IEST because there's a rule for comparative and superlative. When we talk about comparative, you will add ER, IER to comparative words. When you are talking about superlative, you will add EST or IEST to superlative words. Okay, now see the first two words, good, better, best. Now, did you ever heard this word good or goodest? Did you ever heard? Myra, sit straight. Okay, when I'm saying good, it is bad, it is better, best. Okay, so when I'm saying good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. So children, there are some exception words where you are not going to use the same word and adding IER or ER or IEST or EST. Am I clear? Anyone have any difficulty? Anyone? Any question? No questions? Okay, should I ask you a few questions then? When we talk about quantity, adjective of quantity, which question do we ask? When we talk about adjective of quantity, which question do we ask? Listen to me, Beta. When I'm saying when we ask about adjective of quantity, which question do we ask? One child has written how many? No. How much? That's correct. Now, when I'm talking about adjective of number, which question do we ask? Adjective of number. How many for adjective of number? Please don't get confused with how much and how many. How much is for adjective of quantity. How many is for adjective of number. Okay. Now, when I'm talking about adjective of quality, which question do we ask? Adjective of quality. Adjective of quality. Right. I'm waiting. Only 3 students have written as of now. When I'm talking about adjective of quality, which question do we ask? Okay. Now, children, some of you have written which kind. One child has written how something he has written. Now, most of you have written the correct answer. That is what kind. Now, please remember, when we talk about adjective of quality, we always ask what kind. Now, if I'm saying he's a clever boy, what kind of boy is he? So, answer should be clever. We never say which kind of boy is he. This is a wrong question. Yeah, we don't ask. And as if when I'm asking a wrong question, my answer won't be the correct one. I won't be able to come up with the correct answer for that. Okay. And how, please remember, how is the word, which question, which has been used in adverb, not in adjective. How for adverb of manner is there. In that you use a question how. In adjective of quality, you don't ask how. The question is what kind. Clear? Now, could you give me some example? One word, only one word example I want. When we talk about possessive adjective, which word helps us to understand there's a possession? Possessive adjective. Possessive adjective I'm talking about. Nived, think. When I'm talking possessive adjective, which word do we talk about? Not those. No, not there. Okay, their word spelling. Okay, spelling was good, children. Good, very good. My, his, her, your, their. Okay, good. Now, ours. Good, very good. Now, when we talk about demonstrative adjective, when we talk about demonstrative adjective, listen to my question first. Listen to my question. When I talk about demonstrative adjective, if something, one singular thing is kept close to me, what am I going to use? Which word am I going to use? If one particular thing is kept close to me, which word am I going to use? Very good. Now, when many things are kept far away from me, which word am I going to use? When many things are kept far away from me, which word am I going to use? Very good, good. Now, listen to my question. Now, when we talk about interrogative adjective, what is interrogative adjective? Interrogative adjective. Just write, give me a sign. What sign do we use for that thing? Or if you want to write the whole word spelling, you may write that. Interrogative adjective. Okay, good, very good. All of you have given me the sign, question mark sign. Okay, good. Next. Now listen to me. Now when I'm saying comparative degree, yeah? In that, am I making comparison between two or many? Comparative degree, I'm making comparison between two or many. Kavya, comparative degree, I'm making comparison between two or many. Beta, we are making comparison. Good, all of you. We are making comparison between two. Okay? Yes, got that? Okay. Now, Mohammed, beta, when I'm making comparison between two, it's comparative degree. Okay? When I'm comparing one person to more than two person, it is superlative degree. Got that? Okay. Now, children, very good. All of you have answered very nicely. So we have done adjective. Adjective is said to be describing words. Different types of adjectives are adjective of quantity, adjective of quality, adjective of number, possessive adjective, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective. So total there are 6 types of adjectives which we have done. We have even done degrees of comparison, positive, comparative and superlative. Got that? Okay. Now, anyone have any question related to the topic? If anything you have not understood or anything as such? No questions? Great. Okay, so I hope children you have understood whatever I have taught you. You enjoyed the class.
All right, kids, hope you have enjoyed the session and you have learned something productive, right? So whosoever has joined just now, Arya, Veer and Kashvi, I'm sharing links with you in the chat box, beta. Demo was started by 5 and now it's about to over. So I'm sharing chat links with you. You can just check these links for your knowledge, okay? Like if you want to apply for your live classes, if you want to wait for course, you can just check these links for the reference. All right? I can see a big smile on Rutuk's face. You like the topic? Huh? Myra, what happened? Deva is typing something, right? Just a moment. I'm just mentioning the links.
ऑरेंज वाला उसको हटा दो यार ऑरेंज वाला चेंज कर देना हाँ अपना ही ब्रांड का रखना है आपको ठीक है ना हेलो हाँ जी
All right, so links are in the chat box. So what are you waiting for? Go hurry up and roll for this batch. Okay?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
Show me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed the session.
हाँ देख लेना
Oh my goodness. Big thumbs up and a big smile. Very nice. All right, everyone. So we'll take a leave for now. So if you like the session, you want to enroll for the batch, these are the chat links which you can go ahead and proceed. All right. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care. Happy day. Bye-bye.
ब्रांड कलर को चूज कर देना वो मैं बोल रहा हूँ अभी ऑरेंज वाला ब्रांड कलर नहीं है